Hi, I'm Jeff Sands, and I'm answering questions by Zane Lowe and Zach Sang. Zane Lowe and Zach Sang, please do watch it.
Hello, beautiful human.
Hello.
We have Dan. Hello. We have
Hi,
Dan
Dan.
out in the studio. All right. What's good? What's good? Yeah. What's good? How are you? Do you have a vivid sense of memory? When you think of things and you kind of like dissect your life, do you remember every little thing, or do you remember in like kind of broader strokes?
Um, yeah, I have very short-term memory, but because the things I've done like yesterday, I don't remember anymore. Like, ask me some questions about 2 days ago, where I was, what I wore, who I talked to. I wouldn't be able to answer you because I really forget it. I easily forget things, and like even the details, I forget them. But if you ask me, like you can't have an answer from me instantly. I have to like really dig it through. I have to dig it from my memory. Like I need to like backtrack sometimes. Like, oh, I did this. I went to the coffee shop and I did this. I did that before I can give you a right answer. Do you know what I mean?
It's a great record. Really beautiful.
Thank you.
What is it about them? I mean, powerful. And the production and those drums, all of it together. Your vocals at the end. Um, what do you think about when you sing that song?
Well, to be honest, I wrote that song when, like, after I fell in. So I was in love with this person, and I wrote that song like months after, maybe almost a year, because I wrote that song during, but I did not complete it right away. I didn't finish it, so it took months before I finished and recorded that song, Beautiful Things, because I don't know, I was just so busy. I'm a software developer by day, and then at night I do my creative stuff. And by the time I got home, I'm really, really tired already. Like sometimes my creative juice isn't flowing, and I'm not like forcing it. Before, like after the pandemic, when I released my very first album, I was very creative. I felt high, to be honest. Like I had so many ideas, so many songs. I've written like so many snippets, parts of those songs, and I haven't released them. And for Beautiful Things, I wrote it like sometime for a while, and of course, it was during that time that I was in love with someone. I was in love with someone still when I wrote that, and that was the pre-chorus, and then the song is kind of bittersweet, right? Because like I've been thinking about the beautiful things since that day I met you in August, and then on the next chorus it says, "Cause I'll be leaving all the beautiful things." So basically, I'm trying to move on. I'm moving on, but I still will remember those beautiful things. I'll be leaving the beautiful things because I'm moving on, but there was another part of the course that I'm gonna remember it. I'll relive it, and that's just how the way love goes, relationship goes. I'm still in that age where I'm in my age where I really just accept, or yeah, I just like I still believe in love, but in that age where if there is no forever, then there is no. If that's just the duration of your love, of your relationship, then that's just it. You can mend it. You can try to, you know, force it to force someone or ask someone to stay, or perhaps like extend it. But if it's the end, that's the end, and you just move on to the next. You just Of course, I mean, it's okay to be sad, but for me, I still remember everything, but I'll just focus on the good things, the beautiful things, because but good energy. If you have bad energy, I will stay away from you. If this situation is putting me in a bad energy, I'm out.
It's the truth. Yeah. We are all the same. We're all
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah. We're just shells um, that grew, that's born in different places with different looks, colors, shapes, but we're all just the same.
How do you want to be remembered? Because doing a project and taking on a mission like that, it does affect the way the world looks at you. Affect the way the world looks at you. And it's something that, just like a lot of your records, could be around for many,
For
many,
sure.
many
Yes, of
lifetimes to
course.
come. Yeah. It's wild, like to think about it.
To be honest, I mean, like, I'm just a simple person. I'm not Taylor Swift. I'm not like Mozart. I'm not like Aristotle. I'm not Julius Caesar. So I'm not hoping for something like that, but we live in a digital age. Hopefully, these um, data will still live like 100 years from now. Because these data, these photos of us, these songs, they live in a server. The people that care about me once I'm gone will still remember me, the people that I affect in this lifetime. So hopefully they will remember me. But I'm like, our data, our TikToks, our digital footprints, our songs or my songs, hopefully they will live 100 years from now, but we don't know that because you have to renew your um, song distribution. But hopefully, like TikTok or YouTube or Facebook is still around like 30 years from now, hopefully. And that way, people that still remembers me would still see me from there when I'm gone. And I hope as well that that goes for the other people that I care about. When they're gone, hopefully I could still watch their YouTube, their Facebook photos, our memories together. Hopefully it's still there because we don't really know what's going to happen. Like for example, Friendster, it's gone. You have to download all your. I guess I think I got an email where I have to download all my files because it's totally the server's down, the site is down. So I don't know. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube is probably gonna go down that road, but yeah, and it's like you did not exist in that space forever, and like people like Michael Jackson's gone, but there is an estate that's taking care of his. There's a foundation. I don't know what it's called, but there is something that's taking care of his song, so that it's still in the radio, in the streaming platforms, and everything. We don't know what's the future after streaming. Probably someone is going to manage all that, and that's one way we can hear them forever, and they will live forever. So yeah, I if I'm gone, I'm gone, and I'm okay with that. And if there are traces of me that um, says that I live in this world, like whether it's my song, whether it's my art, my clothes, photos of me, I am okay with that. So
Do you love love?
of
I do.
course, I love. I don't know the feeling of being loved with someone, with special someone. I love it. I love it to the point that even when it hurts, or there are times that you have these tension, these up and downs, these love hate. I I love that thing, that experience. But let's say I love my cat. Of course, I love that. I love things that I love, flowers, whatever, nature, people, music. I love the energy it gives me, the positive things, the that kind of feeling. I'm not like I don't get high from it. If some people like are always craving love, attention because they get high from it. Me, I think I'm just like it's like like that. It's like I love things like, oh, there's a flower, I love it, like that. Oh, this food is so good, I love it. And oh, I'm in love with someone special, with my friends, with family or something. But I love being in love, if that's what you're saying. I know the little things, the good things, the big things, even the things, even the things that makes you like for example, you have this tension or not tension, you have this problem, and then oh my god, like you have this kind of, I don't know how to explain. Like let's say you're together, and then you have to um there are things you cannot say because for some reasons, and it hurts so much because you love that person. I love that feeling, like I can't say, I can't do a thing because for so many reasons, something like that, and I'm just keeping it to myself. I don't know. I don't know what that say about me, but the experience of love is really a positive thing for me, unless there are negative things happening like abuse, toxic relationship, cheating. Of course, that's really sad. But anyway, yeah.
Is it an awareness of who you are and your emotions and your reactions?
Yeah. It's being aware, self-aware is really kind of um, a difficult thing because you'd have to always. It's like you're watching yourself, and you're watching yourself in this room together with the people you're in, your actions, your behavior, the way you look, and how you affect people. It's like being an empath, really. So it's it's a good thing because it makes you, I guess, a better person to always think about the other people, the situation, and so on. But um, being always like that, it's like you're not always um, relaxed. You're always um, looking by your shoulder, looking behind, always just something like that. So I guess it has its pros and cons, I would say.
Love again? Yeah.
No. No, no. Yeah, no. If ever, like I've been in love for a few times now. They say that there are only three times. You'll only fall in love three times. I don't believe in that article anymore because I've been in love like for more than four people in my lifetime. But I think it's because I really thought I would never fall in love. There was a time where like, oh my god, that's it. I will not fall in love with someone. But then I fell in love with someone. And yes, I'm happy. I'm ready. I'll just have to wait for the right person, for the right timing. I don't know, for that time. Even if it's not right, even if it's not the right person, the right time, I'm happy and ready to fall in love.
But when you're working on music, can you exist in a sort of functional societal social way, or do you need to sort of consciously remove yourself from the normal light side of being a human and a friend? And
Yeah, yes, I can exist. Like I write most of my songs in my bedroom. Like, but sometimes, like when I'm outside, when I'm doing my grocery shopping, like at work, walking, anything, and then when I hear some melody or I like a tune or a lyrics, I'll just write it like that in a sense. But I can still function in in the society. I don't have to like be secluded to write music because I live alone, and every night when I don't have people around, that's when especially if when like I feel creative, Like there's just so many ideas coming in, or when I'm like in the mood or something like that. But I don't wait for mood. It just comes to me. Um, and then I just write every day, little things, snippets, words, things like that. So in a sense, yeah, I can exist and I don't have to be away or to go somewhere to just focus. And that's why I learned about me, like even after the pandemic. That's why I pursue music, because there's just so many ideas coming in and I have to write it or at least create it. I really believe that these ideas are they are floating in the universe, in the world. They're like energy, and then sometimes they come to you. Oh, if you've read a book about big ideas, I forgot what's the title. It's that kind of concept. Like they live in the world, they're looking for hosts, and if they found you, then it's up to you to manifest them. And these ideas could also go to other people, and that's why you have similar ideas, similar output, something like that. But because if you don't like create this or manifest it or execute it, it's gonna go to someone else. I heard about Michael Jackson. Like if he has ideas, he's gonna write it, produce the song, the whatever ideas he has. Because if it's not, it's gonna go to his, it's gonna go to Prince, to his competitor at that time. So I just
Feels like to me as a writer of this experience, either others' experience brought to life through your filter or your own experience, the mixture of the abstract and the literal.
Yes.
That in the middle of all of that, there is confusion about what it all means.
You asking if there is some?
I'm asking you if it was written out of pure instinct or experience.
Oh, for this song, Beautiful Things, it's from experience. Most of the songs from Gaze are also from experience from the past, because I wrote Gaze as a concept album. It's my new album. I didn't know what to do. I was just experimenting. So I was pulling things from the past, from the present, and from the future. So there were like things there that I was worried, and there were like experiences there that I borrowed from other people. And I didn't really exaggerate some of the things, but I was just like being dramatic, things like that, because some of those things really happened to other people. But the core of it happened to me, or I experienced it some way. And yeah, something like that. Uh, but I like to pull on from my own experiences um, recently, because that way I could write it fast. But I also have written songs that are totally like from the movies. From I have this concept, like this character. I've made a song for him, but I haven't released them yet. So something like that.
Oh, it could be your life's work up to this point. It feels so powerful and impactful, like
Thank you.
almost a desperation to get it all out.
Yeah, yes. I wrote Gaze as a way for me to let all the things I felt before and during and after the pandemic. I was in this state where, like I had existential crisis. I didn't know what's the state of the world, the fate of the world, the fate of humanity, and things that I experienced. I was just like letting the creative juice in me like take over, write whatever I want, produce whatever I want. If only I could produce most all of the songs, then I would. But it takes effort, time, people, collaborating with people, expenses, of course. But yeah, it was a way for me to just embrace my authenticity. Like that's what I was trying to tell, and it's an experimental album, and I'm happy that it's there. It could be my legacy. If I die today, I actually thought that if I die before the release of the album or before I processed everything, I would regret it. So there was a time when I was like flying or going somewhere, like, oh my God, please don't die, because I have to release this album yet first. And then when I release it, like, okay, I'm happy because it's gonna be part of my legacy. But um, yeah, I just want people to remember me as, oh, he's that someone that really tried his not necessarily his best, but he tried things. And I want people to look at it not on a negative way, like a desperate way, but maybe in a way of like, oh, he is brave, he is fierce, he is a diva, he's a queen, he's a king. Like, to be to be vulnerable and to show your vulnerability with people, with to the world, especially for people with really like bad or negative experiences, and they had to come out to show that they're vulnerable and to express and to share what they've had in the past. Like, there are artists that wrote a song about their like their mental health, their abuse, things like that. It's just really brave for me that you are like expressing it and showing it to the world, and hopefully you can inspire other people. And for me, that's just very brave, and I admire those kind of people.
It's clear you have very high observation. It brings to light the idea of what is the present moment. Can you sit in the present moment?
Yes, I'm in that state where I was. I'm in the state right now where I can now like sit in the moment. Um, like, after what happened in the past few years in the world and during the pandemic, like during the pandemic, I learned to sit with my feelings. That's where I learned how to express them through writing, and like to feel. You're sleepy. To feel, to feel it, to regulate your nervous system, your things like that. I've, but of course, I'm still not perfect. I'm not like so zen, so like something like that. But I've learned to live in the present sometimes. Like, just don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future, things like that.
Amazing what you brought to life in such a relatively brief period of time. And I'm
Oh,
not
thank
really,
you.
I'm kind of over the obsession with time. It's like, it happens in a year, it happens in a year, it happens in 10 years, it happens in 10 years.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens. I'm in this. I work as a software developer, and I'm trying to do content stuff. That's why I'm doing this. I just love sharing things, talking sometimes, and whatever happens with my music, wherever it go, I'm okay with it. If I die next day, next year, and that's it, that's it. But of course, I hope my music could reach to a lot of people. I know I'm not the best singer out there. Um, I'm just an individual and indie artist, and I hope they just relate to my songs. I'm like trying my best to like promote my songs in TikTok, but again, in YouTube or Instagram, but again, or Facebook. But again, I'm just an individual. I'm just an indie artist. I do everything. For gays, I did most of it, like the designing, the I paid for everything, and whatever is the outcome of this, I'm okay, and I'm open that it's gonna be a good thing, a beautiful thing from now on, and whatever happens will happen. And yeah, I just hope it will reach more people and hope to they enjoy it, because so many people are creating right now, and that's really a good thing. Hopefully, come here, Cookie. So hopefully, just look forward to my new songs in the future, and I'm hoping to do amazing things, better songs, good songs in the future, and yeah. So I just want to promote again my song Beautiful Things. It's gonna be out March 19. Please grab your headphones, headset, whatever, and dance to it. Just enjoy it. And hopefully you'd also follow me in